Up next, the Pelicans taking on the Thunder. For the Pelicans, this team is playing winning basketball, victorious in 7 of their last 10 games. Thunder, Pelicans, tip-off right after this. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. CJ McCollum is looking to evolve his game. He said, quote, "I can get out of bed and get 20. Now I need to score efficiently, make my teammates better, and impact the game in every facet. You get older, the maturity level shifts, and you understand what needs to be done." Guys?
Well, looking to show how he can impact winning, Allie. Thanks for that. And the Oklahoma City starting 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the 4-man spot. And for New Orleans, we've got Josh Richardson. Herb Jones out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. And we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Pass to Dort. Back to Giddey. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Only a few guys in the league are going to give you more double-doubles than Jonas Valanciunas. And as his career goes on, he only gets more of them.
Now here's Dort. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
You can see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander thinking out there in a good way. He really studies every situation.
First one falls. Well, Smitty, and in terms of numbers, Valanciunas has been good for a double-double in about 2 out of every 3 games the past few years.
You know, B.A., it speaks to his commitment to being an all-around force, not just a low-post scoring machine.
And so he makes both from the line.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Jones. Back to McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Richardson. Giddey defends. Here's Valanciunas.
2 minutes.
The Thunder pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
McCollum, a pass to Ingram. Over Williams. The shot by Ingram, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Giddey. McCollum pulls it in. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
Now here's Richardson, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
Outstanding focus by Valanciunas on the shot. He is just a big, strong player who brushes off opposing defenders.
You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
I love the toughness from Jonas Valanciunas, and he is lighting it up tonight.
Pass to Joe. Wiggins outside. Here's Pokashevsky, and he dunks it down.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Here's Daniels. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. That one no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Tipped away. Pass to Šarić. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for the defenders, Dario Šarić, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Nance, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And he makes both free throws.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Marshall. Shoots over Wiggins. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
We've got Herb Jones. C.J. McCollum is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Nance in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5.
What a jump shot from C.J. McCollum. You can tell he felt good about that look.
The Thunder have really struggled the last couple of years.
Yeah, remember back when they had Durant, Harden, and Westbrook? Oh, quite a lineup. Not that they need 3 superstars again, but they need some sort of boost.
Now here's Richardson. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
2 minutes.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the inside, Ingram, and a missed layup. Thunder with a lead. Williams passes to Giddey, and here's Dort. Knocked away. Driving inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock is at 3. Up and over McCollum. McCollum pulls it in. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Richardson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey against McCollum. Now here's Dort. Over Jones. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's New Orleans now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Saric checks in for Williams. Robinson Earl comes in for Dort. Joe's checked in for Giddey. And it's Mann in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams no good on that one. The Pelicans trail. Here's Marshall. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Saric. No good on the shot. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Thunder out in front. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
A one-dimensional perimeter attack doesn't cut it for a whole game. I like to see them punch the ball inside the second half, force the defense to collapse, and then you can play inside out.
And that's all we have for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 5.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey at SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also Josh Giddey out there. And it's Williams in at the 4. Now here's McCollum, taking command on offense when they need it, putting up 21 a game. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
That free throw, no good.
And B.A., when you think of C.J. McCollum, not only a superb scorer, but an intelligent and clever passer, too.
And he's good on the second. And Smitty McCollum has continued to add to his game over the years.
And what I like about it, we've seen the playmaking improve because he's one of the best combo guards we have in this game. An unpredictable player who just torches the defense.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Williams. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Giddey against Richardson. Clock at 6. Lets it go. Misses the jumper.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Ryan?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City.
You know, back in college in 2020, Herb Jones broke his left wrist. Less than 2 weeks after surgery, Jones was back on the floor.
Give a big round of applause for your Pelicans dance team.
New Orleans making some changes. Murphy, he's checked in for Ingram. Marshall comes in for Jones. And Alvarado's subbed in for Richardson. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Saric checks in for Williams. Tokashevsky comes in for Williams. Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. And Joe subbed in for Giddey. Here's Tokashevsky. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Herbert Jones, what a tough customer, playing with a huge cast on that wrist.
You know, B.A., how hard that is. He played with just one hand at the end of that 2020 season in school. Herb Jones is a fighter. Despite being a second-round pick, he made an immediate impact in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Man, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And that's good as he hits both shots. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Marshall. Here's Murphy. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Team foul.
At the line for New Orleans, Trey Murphy. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Wiggins outside. Back to man. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Joe. 2 points. That one goes. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Daniels. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Marshall, pounded by Wiggins. Here's Alvarado. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Physicality from Valanciunas on the glass, securing the ball and sending it right back.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Thunder out in front, up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Herb Jones out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's McCollum at the 1. That's the Pelicans 5 to the middle. And it's Giddey missing.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Shoots from the block. McCollum's shot is off. Thunder with a lead. Here's Dort. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Richardson's got 4 rebounds in the game. McCollum outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And too long on the shot. So it's the Thunder now. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Can't connect from short range. Here's Ingram. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cashes it in from 11 feet. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Using that size in the mid-range, Shea can get this shot anytime he wants.
Steps back and fires. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Giddey. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in.
Huge bucket there from the big Lithuanian. Valanciunas is stepping up.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. They're up by 2. A minute 15 left in the game. Let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Alvarado's checked in for McCollum. Saric checks in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Robinson Earl. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He told them, this is the passion. I want us to play with it every night. Now, my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Shoot two.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
And when you're a player like SGA, handling the ball late in crucial moments, you better get used to being at the line in big spots.
So he can't get either to fall. The Pelicans trail. Outside Ingram. Out to the right wing. Inside. Here's Richardson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Josh Richardson, shooting one.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
What a moment in this one. Ties it up while getting fouled. Then takes the lead at the line.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Richardson, the pass to Ingram. It falls!
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Now Dort. Pass to Saric. They need this. Off target from downtown. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
They're just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
17 foul.
At the line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 4. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Seven seconds left to play in the fourth. And so it's the Pelicans who come out on top here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.